Hi, Lorenzo. Yeah, we're still live at the Rock Creek Woods Apartments right now. This is a very different scene than the one that we saw when we got here. Fire crews had to pump the water that was flowing in this area to the creek that was behind this apartment complex. So the very water that flowed in, they had to pump it back out. We want to stress from Montgomery County, they are stressing that that one person who is unaccounted for is not considered missing. They don't know if that person was here at this time. So if you live in the Rock Creek Woods Apartments, or you know someone who lives here who has not been accounted for, they are asking you that you please call that number, that emergency number, to let them know that you are okay. We had a chance to speak with a few neighbors who live in this area who talked about the terrifying moments when the water started rushing into their homes.
Thank God, because never in my life would I ever think about this or losing my mom or my niece right in front of my eyes. No, that wasn't going to happen.
Shaken, saddened, and heartbroken, the emotions flowing through Melissa Walters right now. In the middle of the night, the creek behind her apartment complex poured into her home. Her petite mother barely survived while waiting to be rescued.
Hearing my mom, she was in the hallway. Melissa, come. My mom's only 5 feet and the water was over, about to go over her. And I grabbed her and we all were holding onto the bed.
Across the courtyard, Axel and his family managed to get out on their own.
We just hear like a loud bang, which it was the door breaking and the glass from the balcony breaking, and all the water just rushed in.
Uncertain about the immediate future as more intense storms head this way.
Honestly, we don't know yet. We're probably gonna get a hotel. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, the manager said he was gonna help us, so that's good.
Fire crews are pumping water back into the very creek that overflowed while searching for remaining survivors.
The apartment buildings themselves are structurally sound, no concerns there, but the electricity and the gas, the utilities have been shut off based upon the fact that the water totally inundated the basement.
Melissa and her family have no idea what even the rest of the day will bring.
We're going to have to rely on the Red Cross. Yeah, we have no family.
You're all the family you have?
Yes. And thank God we all made it.
Well, cleanup efforts are still underway right now. So off in the distance, you can see crews are pulling out some of the furniture and debris that has now been created because of those flood waters that are walking in. We also have a gentleman here off to my left. I want to describe this community to you. It's a largely Hispanic community. He says that when the water came rushing in this morning, it was about chest high for him. He was taken to the hospital after he was rescued by boat by first responders. So it's a lot of people displaced here. Nearly 200 people are displaced because multiple buildings in this apartment complex were affected. So we know that it'll be a while. Now we do have information on our website right now that's WUSA 9 where they're recommending that folks go to get that assistance they need. The Red Cross is stepping in to provide housing for them. So we have that information and that exact address on our website. That's WUSA9.com where you can get that information. So cleanup will be underway for a while, but the big thing is that they're preparing for more rain this afternoon. So officials say that it's really hard to prepare for Mother Nature. So they're reminding you that if you see water in your home, if you see any kind of water rushing in, to evacuate your home immediately. If you have the opportunity to get those sandbags to put up by your doors, if you live in a low-lying area, to go ahead and do those and do the things that you can do to prevent that water from coming in your home. But again, if there's nothing you can do and you know that you live in a low-lying area similar to the ones like these, they're asking you guys to go ahead and prepare to evacuate. That's the latest here from the Rock Creek Woods Apartments in Montgomery County, in Rockville rather. I'm Megan Rivers. I'll send things back to you, Lorenzo.